such a nice kitchen, but no utensils. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Lately, I've been craving my favorite Korean foods, but I've actually never made them myself before. So today we're gonna make them and see if I can make it as good as my grandma's cooking. But probably not, since my grandma is the master chef. These are the dishes that I basically grew up with, so they're kind of like my childhood, and it's a pretty gloomy day today, so these will definitely hit the spot. Today we're going to be making kimbap, which is basically like Korean sushi. We're also going to be making tteokbokki, which is like spicy rice cakes, but I'm going to do like a little twist on it and put some ramen in it. And then we're going to do some hwachae, which is kind of like a watermelon punch drink. I've been seeing it all over the internet, and every time I see it, I really want to try it. So we're going to try to attempt that today. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Kimbap brings back so many memories for me. I remember my grandma used to pack it in my lunch for school. There's a ton of fillings you could put in it, like beef, tuna, kimchi, shrimp, and more. I'm using imitation crab for this one. It's very common to use spinach for kimbap, but it's super important to strain and squeeze out all the water so it doesn't make the kimbap soggy. Kimbap is honestly pretty simple to make. The only hard part is just preparing all the ingredients separately, but once everything's prepped, it's super easy to assemble. Now I'm just sauteing my carrots in some sesame oil. Once they're slightly softened, I set them aside. Sesame oil is crucial for this recipe. It has such a distinct nutty flavor that complements the kimbap so well. Here I'm just mixing it in with the rice along with some salt. Of course, can't forget the pickled radish. Alright, that's good enough. I'm laying those out on a plate with the other fillings and then unwrapping my crab sticks. It's time to roll our kimbap. We're gonna take some kim, this is like seaweed, and you're gonna need like a bamboo mat. I stole this from my grandma's house, but it's okay, she consented. I'm gonna put the shiny side down. I think it's, wait a minute. Yeah, it's this way. Take some rice, just put it all over. It's very sticky, that's why I have the water. Kinda wanna spread it like thinly. I'm gonna leave a little gap at the top. So this is tanmuji, it's like a yellow pickled radish. I'm gonna do some of the sauteed carrots, and then we're gonna do some of the spinach, and then of course our imitation crab. This is honestly my favorite part. Now let's roll up this bad boy. And what my grandma tells me, you're supposed to like scrunch it as you go. I'm gonna put a little water on the end just to seal it. And then one more scrunch for good measure. Oh my god, I did it. That's like a perfect kimbap. Now I'm using a sharp knife, cut it. Ah, so pretty. And then with the plate. Ta-da! Alright, time to do the rest. Oh, this one's kind of falling apart. This is fish cake, or in Korean it's called odeng. How do I want to do this? I'll do like thirds in triangles. Yeah, that looks right. Tteokbokki is another classic Korean dish. This is also really easy to make, but it tastes so good. The combination of the savory, spicy, and sweet flavors really makes this one of my favorite Korean foods. Just like kimbap, tteokbokki is also really customizable. You can add whatever ingredients you like to it. I'm boiling my dried kelp to create the broth and then taking out the pieces once all the flavor has seeped out. To the broth, I'm adding in the sauce, then the rice cakes, fish cakes, and scallions. Now I'm adding a packet of ramen, and Koreans love combining words, so ramen plus tteokbokki is rapbokki. And I wish you guys could smell this right now because it's absolutely heavenly. Last but not least, we have Hwachae. Traditionally, it's just made with like watermelon, but I thought it would be fun to include a honeydew or cantaloupe? No, honeydew. I've never made this before, so hopefully I get the ratio right. I'm gonna cut my watermelon. I bought a melon baller for this exact recipe and I forgot it. This isn't my kitchen, as you can tell. This is cameraman's kitchen. So I'll just cut these in cubes. This is normally like a summer beverage slash dessert, and it's already September, so I'm a little late to the bandwagon, but you know what, it's okay. I saw too many people on my For You page try it. I'm going to add this to a bowl. I was gonna like cut a watermelon rind and then put it inside the rind, but the watermelons were way too big. Oh! That's so pretty. I think this is like the last spoon. We need to get more spoons. No, there are none. This is such a nice kitchen, but no utensils. I've been really impressed with myself so far. I feel like my grandma may got some competition. We'll have to go head to head one of these days. I'm pretty sure traditionally people use like milk, but mogu mogu is like, it's like a childhood staple right here. So I'm gonna use this and some milkis. Hwachae is the perfect summertime treat and only requires a few ingredients. You can also add different kinds of fruit and any other toppings you like. Here I'm just adding some ice to make it even colder. It's so refreshing and it's going to be the perfect pair to our spicy tteokbokki. This looks so good. I am so excited. Honestly, I popped off. Let's try it. I accidentally left my tteokbokki sitting for too long while I was making this, so it's a little bit dry. I would have added cheese to this tteokbokki, but your girl is kind of lactose intolerant. All right, let's try it. Cheers. Wait, that's so good. I think I could have cooked the rice cakes a little longer though, because they're a little hard. Let's try the ramen. I like to take my kimbap and dip it in the tteokbokki sauce, although there isn't much of it. I did good with this one. Tteokbokki is supposed to be like a little bit sweet too. I don't know what it is about Koreans. They just love to make everything sweet, so I didn't put that much sugar in it. Some rice cakes are softer than other ones. I think some of them didn't cook as long as they should have, but it's still good. This combo is elite. I'm like silent because I'm so hungry. The last time I ate today was at like 7:30 and it's pretty much nighttime now, so let's try the hwachae. I've never had this before, so I don't know how it's gonna taste. Oh, I was literally gonna blow on it. Wait, that's so good. I get the hype with this one. It's so refreshing too, because this is really spicy. So this is like a good, refreshing balance. I did pretty good. I think I give myself a pat on the back. Honestly, I love doing these cooking videos, so let me know if I should do more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you next time. Bye! Cameraman, come hither. Come get your reward. It might be a little hard though.
Oh yeah.
Kimbap.
It's really good.
Here, come over here. Come on this side.
Never had that before.
Yeah, it's really refreshing because this is like spicy and then this is like cooling and like refreshing. All right, I'm starving. Let's eat.